Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of E&Ftv. Today we have the fantastic Yona Heyward, who is in fact the operational manager over at Heyward Hospitality Solutions. Yona, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me, Tom. I'm really pleased to talk with you and all your audience. So it's great having this opportunity.
Perfect. That's great. That's great. Thanks very much for joining us. So, Yona, first of all, it'd be really great to understand, a bit more about Heyward Hospitality Solutions. What is it that you guys provide to your clients? What are the types of products that you guys offer?
The thing that we really mainly focus on is building high-performance teams. Now, I know that there's a lot of people out there who say that they do that, and they do, and it's very broad. But you find that individuals and businesses and teams and also situations are very unique. So we have a range of tools and ways of finding out exactly what the problem is to find the most effective solutions to difficulties. And our main experience is in hospitality. So we have Barry and Michael, who have had more than 30 years, both of them, of experience within the industry. And these are mostly our skills and abilities. However, we are also building our knowledge about leadership and also training for individuals and their development. And so we've got quite a range of experiences and also solutions to give to people to solve their problems.
Fantastic. Sounds good. I mean, obviously, Michael and I have known each other for a long time now, and I know that he is incredibly passionate about the development of teams and getting people to maximise exactly what their capabilities allow. And I know it's something that he's massively focused on. In terms of obviously the pandemic and lockdown and things, I mean, what has the business been up to during all these uncertain times?
With the hotels trying to work out when they are opening and how to allow their businesses to survive the effects of the pandemic, well, we've been doing a lot of talking with people and providing advice in what you need to consider when you open. The cleaning standards, we've been working really closely with the UK Housekeeping Association and ensuring that the standards have got teeth behind them. So that's really important. And we've also been developing tools and really trying to get ahead of the game and finding out what actually is ahead of businesses when they open up. And one of the things that we've identified happens to be the survival of the business, and people are really looking at their teams. And businesses are really having to make this really hard decision about what they do with their staff. Most of them have put time and effort into their staff and don't want to let them go. However, they cannot carry, because the business is not walking in, they cannot keep their staff. And this is a really hard decision, both for the businesses and also for the individuals who are facing this situation.
Completely. I think, obviously more than ever, coming from a recruitment sort of background and obviously expertise, I've been having more conversations than ever with people, unfortunately, in these situations where they are losing their jobs or in consultation periods at the moment. And it's pretty difficult times. I mean, in terms of exciting, interesting things that are going on within the business at the moment, I mean, what's been happening in terms of the business, in terms of change or new projects or initiatives at the moment?
What we really want to do is try and help these people who are facing redundancies. We, as a team, have been on both sides, either having to let people go and giving them that news, and also we've been on the redundancy side as well. So we really know how this feels. When you go home and you've been told that you've let go, you don't have a job anymore, we know that what happens in your mind is that you freeze, and with the thought of, what do I do now? And you've travelled along in your life and you've thought, you know, oh, I plan to go on this holiday and that holiday, and we'll do this, that and the things around the house, and you feel pretty secure and comfortable when you have a job. But when you don't, then you go into a kind of grieving time. And it means that it takes you into a really negative place. And it's really hard to be upbeat and positive and talk positively about yourself when you're in that place. So what we have is a tool that enables you to identify your strengths and also the things that you most enjoy, and you have the ability to match it with jobs so that you don't waste any energy. Your job search becomes very effective, and identifying those jobs that matches to your strengths and your enjoyment. And when you do that, then the likelihood of your success rises.
Brilliant. I think it's incredibly important now more than ever that everybody does. I know it's been said so much, but everybody comes together and supports people where possible. I know that my business has been very much focused on it, and I know a lot of other sort of businesses that are in the support function of this industry and trying to help its recovery, whether it be from an employee basis or in fact the employers. So it's great to hear that we've got another organisation well established. They've got some experience behind them in the hospitality industry, and they're there to help the guys that are unfortunately finding it most difficult. So Yona, it's a great initiative, and it sounds like you guys are really doing some fantastic things. Please go on. What were you going to say?
What is brilliant about these packages is that you get 3 reports with it. And what is brilliant is that once you've matched it to your job applications, you're actually halfway round for setting up your application form. And also you've made the foundations for your interview, because guaranteed what will be asked is, what can you do for us? And you have the ability to say with confidence what you can do, instead of the, oh, I'm really nervous and I'm wondering, you know, will they believe me? Because you've got a report, you can actually hand it over and you can say, you might not believe me, but here is a report. It's backed up by 30 years of research, and it's a worldwide organisation that does these reports, and you have been compared to 2 million other people. So it's very, very accurate about what you can do for the other. And when you hand over that report, then those people will, when they come to review all the people that they've interviewed, they can see that not only have you thought and planned for the interview and really connected what you can do for them to their job description, then they can also see that you're a person who researches and puts everything into it. And it might give you that extra edge for getting that job.
Which is so important. I think with so many people on the market now and applications flying everywhere and stacks of CVs in the 30, 40, 50s, you know, I think having that edge, having that boost of your sort of competition, if you like, unfortunately, it's going to be the deciding factor in a lot of cases.
Absolutely.
So to have a sort of operation or a project like this to help those people get that edge is going to do nothing but help, especially in these really difficult times. So Yona, what exactly do the packages include?
What they include, first I'm going to say that there are 2 different packages, because not everybody's the same. There might be a group of people who are looking at what range of careers they might be best suited for. So there's the Career Explorer. But then there are also different people who love the career that they're in, and they just want to really identify those strengths and find the best job for them. And so we call this Career Optimizer. And what it involves is that if you contact us, we'll send out a questionnaire for you, and this will come out as 3 different reports. And we also give an hour of career coaching so that you can get the most out of these reports and what steps you can go forward in how to matching them up with the right job.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I know that you're incredibly busy to get these projects off the ground, so I want to say thank you for taking the time out to join us today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for letting me talk about them.
No problem at all.